I'm so excited. My palette finally came in today. Exactly today. Today is the 15th and I'm so happy because I finally got it, and I've always wanted this type of like cosmetic. Like they have a different different palettes, but this was the only one that I could see that was kind of like a little bit more on the cheaper side. And I used my Sephora discount thing, and yeah, it took forever to get here. Okay, so I get it. Like, I understand that it's because of the virus and the stores being closed and they're experiencing like setbacks on shipment, but it took literally almost 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to get here. I was like, what in the world? Because like I ordered it, let me see, April 15th, I believe. It was when they had their VIB sale and stuff, and it literally just came today. So I also got another palette that came in today, but we're gonna focus on that one later because this is the one that I really was really excited for. But again, so this palette is like the only one I was really able to get because the other ones didn't bring down enough. Like my percentage didn't bring it down enough, so I wasn't trying to spend like literally like $50 something for it. So I ended up just getting this palette. This is the Melt Cosmetics Smoke. It's this palette, and this is what it looks like. If anybody doesn't know, this is what it looks like. I was so excited when I was able to get this palette. Like, I've been wanting this palette for years. Since it came out, I've been wanting it, but I couldn't justify spending that much money on a makeup palette. And not for nothing, but whenever I buy a palette, whenever I purchase a new one, whenever like you see me have palettes, I always get them on sale. Like, I do not try to spend, like, if a palette is like literally $58, I will not spend that. Like, I would wait until it comes on sale, or like I have a discount code or something, because I will not pay $58 and above for a palette. Not even $40. Like, I would not spend $40 on a palette. Like, I would legit wait until I have like a discount to buy them, because I understand it takes a lot of money to make a palette and, you know, do that whole process. Like, I understand that, but like, yo, times are rough. Like, you can't be spending a lot of money on a palette. So I usually wait until they come on sale. Like, I have not had, okay, so I ended up getting my first Jeffree Star palette, which was this one. This is my first Jeffree Star palette ever. I've been wanting his palettes for so long, and then I went on the Morphe's website and they had this on sale. I did not pay full price for this. I was not going to pay full price for it. Yeah, there was shipping involved, but it wasn't as bad. So imagine paying full price for this on top of shipping. I'm good. No. So I don't normally spend a lot of money on it. I feel like there's a good chance that I probably spend full price on a palette that was above like 58, maybe like twice in my life, because I can't justify spending that much money on a palette. Anyway, I wanted to do a look on this, right? I opened it up. Okay, so when I got this palette, I don't know whose fault it is, but this shadow was broken. It like legit almost came out of the pan when I opened it. And my friend was here, and I went to go like this, and I saw some of it like crumple. I was like, oh my God, no. Because that was like one of my favorite colors that I saw. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to do a look with this. I already have like stuff on my face, like my concealer, my bronzer, but I don't have any foundation on, and I didn't set my eyes. So right now I'm so excited that I don't even care if my eyes are set, because all it's gonna do is come right off and that's it. So I know I did a look already with these similar colors because there's green, but I don't really care because I love green. So not love green, but like I like using green on my eyes because they look really nice with green. So I'm gonna just attempt to do this, even though I have a feeling that it's going to have a lot of fallout. Like I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of fallout. And I know if I wipe it away, it's going to mess up my under eyes. So I think I'm just gonna put some setting powder on the bottom so that way if there is any fallout, I can just wipe it away with the setting powder. So I hope that that works. I'm gonna give it a chance because I really want to use this palette and I can't wait until tomorrow to do it. So I'm gonna just go in with my Dermablend, the setting powder, and I'm gonna just put some underneath my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I got it all over my nose. All right, I'm gonna go in with Sour Diesel, which is this color right here, and I'm gonna take it and put it all over my lid. Well, not really all over, more in my crease area. So I'm gonna take this color right here and I'm going in with my JH30 and I'm gonna just tap it, and that's enough color. And wow, that is dark. I did not expect that to be that dark. Wow, okay. Well, we're going for it. I have mascara on. So let's hope that this works out. Okay, so that went on really dark. And it's so, like, it's not as dark in the pan. Like, that looks like army green and that looks like almost black. It's all right. I'm gonna make it work because I want to use this palette. So I'm gonna just do this. Okay, so this is not going as planned. I don't know if it's because I am really hot right now and like everything is probably like sweating. And it could be because I don't have no setting powder. I mean, well, primer on my eyes. Yeah, so I don't think this is gonna come out right. But I'm gonna continue attempting it. I'm trying to think of what the name of this movie is. But it has Reese Witherspoon and the guy from Star Trek. I think it's Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. I'm trying to think of what other movie he was in. So I'm gonna go in with my M433 brush and I'm going to take Space Queen, which is this color, even though I feel like it's gonna go on so dark. But we're gonna, see, look how dark that is, but whatever. Not sure how I'm liking this right now. Okay, so this, I'm just trying to make it work right now because it's looking hella patchy and I don't know why. So I'm just going back in and I'm just really tapping this. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I try to use this brush again to go in with this color here. Okay, so I'm not sure which one I really want to go in because they have like a set of 3 here and a set of 3 there. So I might just go in with Mean Queen, which is this color right here, or you know what? I'm gonna go in with this color first, and that is Black Widow. I'm just using my finger. And I'm just gonna put this right here. I don't know what's going on. I was so excited for this palette, and right now it's not. I don't know if it's because I need to set my eyes, or it just doesn't want to work. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Mean Queen, which is this color right here. And that's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna go right here. See, now that one went on really nice. Like, what happened with the one before? Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm gonna go back in this color and try to get it to pop up. Okay, so it is what it is right now, and so I think I'm going to take, I want to take either these two, I think these two, mix them. Let's go with Blue Dream, which is this color right here, and I'm just going, look at that, oh my God. Put that right here. Okay, now I'm just gonna go into Mean Queen again. It's looking like crap, but it is what it is. Okay, just gonna take this and fan that. So, I hope this looked okay. Because tomorrow I'm probably going to do another look and insert that video with this one. Because I don't think I'm really liking this look. I try to just do what I did at the top, and not sure how I like the way this look came out, but I'm going to do better tomorrow because I kind of want to redo this, but I'm still going to post this anyway, so that way you guys can see what it would look like if there's a difference between having concealer on or not. So I'm gonna just fix my bottom lashes, and yeah. Okay, so this would be the completed look. Like I said, I'm going to do another look with this palette, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the same thing as this, because like you can always use these two colors alone, like this one and these two. You could put it all over your lid and you don't really need to blend them two together. Like you could do whatever you pretty much want. So if you wanted to use this as your whole entire crease area, you can, or you can, like if you do it all, like you can use this color as like your crease, and then use this color for your outer corner, and then you can mix up the shimmers if you want. Or you could just put this all over your lid and then mix up the shimmers, or you could put this all over your lid and mix the shimmers, or either way. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it tomorrow, or I don't know if I'm just gonna do the same look that I did today, but using concealer like to set my eyes and everything like that, because again, I didn't set my eyes today because I wasn't going to do a makeup look today, because that's not what I was planning on doing. But yeah, so I will be back tomorrow and I will do another look, because I don't want to judge this palette just by one look, because again, it could have been my fault that I didn't put concealer on to prime my eyes or anything like that. So I'm going to leave it as is now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come and redo a look, maybe like a whole different look. I don't know yet. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow and I hope I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, so I'm back tomorrow. Today's the next day from my last intro makeup look. So I'm going again with the Smoke Sessions Melt Cosmetics, and again, this is what it looks like. My last video that I'm going to attach to this, I used this color, and then I went in with this, and then that, and that. So I don't know whether or not it was because I didn't have any, I didn't prime my eyes. I don't know if that was the case and why it was getting really patchy with the first shadow that I used. So I'm gonna go in now with my Tart Shape Tape, and I'm gonna set my eyes, because yesterday I had already did my makeup, so I couldn't prime my eyes or anything like that without having to remove majority of my makeup. So I just wanted to try it because I got it in yesterday and I was so excited because I've been wanting this palette for like since it came out. So yeah, I'm going to try and see and make this work because I really do like this palette. And so yeah, I'm gonna prime my eyes, and of course some falls on the floor, well, on my leg. Prime the ish out of this. I barely slept last night. I went to bed so late, and it was like, I think I want to say 12-ish, like 12-ish that I went to sleep, and I didn't realize that I went to sleep with my contacts. So when I woke up in the mid, like at like 1 something, I woke up and I was like, what the fudge is wrong with my eye? Because it was like really, really dry, like my eye. And then I realized once I rubbed my eye a little bit, my contact moved. And I was like, oh my goodness, I slept with them on. So I took them out and I put them away. So I'm hoping that I have them on now. I let them soak and whatever, did what they had to do. So I'm hoping that my eye doesn't get irritated today, because that was one of the problems that I had before, is that my eye was starting to get irritated from the contacts. So I'm just hoping my eyes don't get irritated. And I'm just going to set them. So I just went in with a dry beauty blender and just tapped it on. I know sometimes I do that and like I don't explain why I'm going in with a dry beauty blender. I feel like when you use a dry beauty blender, it actually like doesn't absorb the setting powder, so it actually goes onto your eyes instead of just a little bit, and then you have to keep dipping back and forth. So that's just my logic behind it. So I put like not primer, I went in with, first on my face before we start, I used the facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty to wipe down my face again. And then I went in with the Mario Best Isque, whatever, it's the Mario one. Skincare facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I sprayed this all over my face. And then I went in with my moisturizer, which is again from Mario. And it's the Buttermilk moisturizer. It's the blue one. And I had put it still around my nose, and my nose is still like dry. I seriously do not know why that's happening. And every time I go to like Ulta or I go to Sephora or something, they look at me like I'm stupid. So I'm like, no, let me not bother them anymore, because every time I go, it's like, well, what do you mean? And then they try to make it seem like you're doing something wrong. And I'm like, well, if I tried everything, like what else can I do? Like, anyway, so yeah, my nose is still dry for some forsaken reason. Okay, so I primed my eyes. So let's see if this works. So I'm gonna go in again with this color here, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a whole complete different look and just stick with that brown and work my way this way. So we'll see. Let me start with this. So there's a little bit on there. So no, it's still getting patchy. So I guess no matter whether or not you have primer on, or I guess no primer, whatever, it's still patchy. And I know it's not because of my concealer and setting powder, because I use this all the time, so I don't know why it would do this. And I'm blending out, and I use the same brush all the time, so So has anybody seen the movie on Netflix, Extraction, with the Hemsworth brother, whatever, Thor guy? I didn't like it. Like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't the hype that everybody was talking about. Like, I don't know why people were like really hype about it, because I didn't find that movie like one of his best. Like, one, the dude dies at the end. Like, what? Like, he dies at the end. Well, he gets shot, and then he gets shot in places that there's no way you could come back from. No way. So at the end of the video, at the end of the movie, I don't care if I'm spoiling this for y'all, because the movie was stupid. At the end of the movie, the little boy that he was saving goes to a pool and he jumps in, comes back to the surface, and somehow the guy is standing behind him. How the heck did you survive those gunshot wounds? Nigga, you got shot in the neck, you got shot in your chest, you got shot in your leg. Like, no, you would lose way too much blood to be surviving that. And then you fell inside the water after getting shot. No. So it wasn't that good. I wasn't a fan of it. And at the end, the girl kills the main guy that was the bad guy. So I just thought it wasn't that good. I didn't see what the hype was about. And they like really prolonged the movie. Like, they dragged it out. So yeah, it's still looking a little patchy. In the camera, it looks a lot lighter, but when I see it in my mirror here, it's dark. But look how patchy that is. Can you see that? I don't like that. And damn, and it's like, I've been wanting this palette for so long, and then to get it and be disappointed is not my favoriteest thing in the world. I don't think it's gonna get any better. It's only gonna get darker the more you apply it. So this isn't already going how I planned. It's basically coming out the same way it did yesterday. Well, at least I'm trying. So I'm gonna go in with the M433 brush, and I'm gonna go into Spice Queen, which is that blue right here. And I'm just gonna tap it on. I'm probably gonna switch up the colors, like the shimmers that I used. I think I'm gonna just switch that up and put on the blue side, well, the bluish greenish side. Now I'm wondering if I should even attempt to save money to get the other palettes. Or at least wait until they go on sale. Well, whatever. I don't even know if I'm really going to look forward to the other palettes. Patting it on and then fanning it out. I'm gonna pat on a little bit more. I don't know if y'all can tell, like right here is very patchy, like there's hardly anything there. It's patchy right here. Well, could probably use these colors with like other palettes, because I'm not gonna let this go to waste. Like, I waited for this palette for so long, I'm not letting it go to waste. So I'm most likely just gonna combine these colors with like other colors from my palettes and see what happens. I just don't like to have to mix colors all the time, like not colors, like palettes. Like, I just want this one palette that has everything that I like and I can go to like all the time. Okay, so it's still a little patchy, even though I went in with like primed my eyes. Even though I went in and primed them, they're still patchy. I don't really like that. So okay, so I'm gonna just hold on, because I gotta try and make this side match the other side. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just stick to this side. Like, I want to use this really big bright gold color, but I don't know, because this color, when I was using it, it's really dry. Like, it's, I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at this texture right there. Like, it was not working for me. So I think I'm gonna just stick with the other side and try to do something different. So I'm gonna use these colors. So I'm gonna go in with this color first, then this, and then that. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. And I'm just gonna go in with that color right here. Oh, this had a lot of fallout just now. Going back in with that green. By the way, this is Mean Queen, and then this one is Sweet Tooth, and this one is Blue Dream. So right now I'm going to Mean Queen, and I'm going back in right here, and then I'm gonna go in with Sweet Tooth. I'm just going to pat this on right here. Okay, I'm gonna take my JS6 brush and go back into Spice Queen, which is the corner color that I used, and I'm just going to do tapping motion, because every time I wipe, like every time I do windshield wiper motion, it fades. So I'm just using this to blend the shimmer shade and the color together. There we go. Now I'm gonna go back into Mean Queen. Put that back on there. And then now I'm gonna go in with Blue Dream, which is that last color right there, and I'm gonna just put it in my inner corner right here. And I'm going lightly to just build it first. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did to this side to this side. Okay, so nothing's working now. The shimmers, the matte, they're all patchy. So I don't know if anybody has this palette and actually enjoys it. Can you please leave a comment and tell me how you're making it work for you, because mine is really patchy. I don't know if I got like an old palette or something. I don't know, but it's not cool. It's not cool. All right, so I'm gonna go into Spice Queen again and pat it on to my outer corner. There's nothing else I can really do without taking color off. And it doesn't help that the colors are very, very patchy. Very patchy. Like, I don't... Please, if you guys have this palette, let me know what you're doing to make it work for you, because it is not working for me. And it's a shame, because I've really been wanting this palette for so long. So all I'm doing is taking the shade that I took here, which is Blue Dream, and I'm just like kind of making it kind of blend a little bit. Okay, so that is the look so far. So I'm gonna just clean this up and do the rest of my face, and I will be right back. So this is the end result. So like I said, it's kind of patchy. It's a patchy like palette. I don't know why, but I have a feeling like it's probably because it's old or something, because why only palettes that are old do this? It's like really patchy right here. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. That helps. See this part right here? That's where I put my finger, and that's all that came out. And then it's like really like, it's not as dry, like as moist anymore. Like it literally looks like this palette is old, because if you look at your old palettes and you go to dig your finger in there to grab, like, to put like pigment on, it leaves like this weird fingerprint kind of thing, and it just doesn't look like as if it moved anywhere. So it's like, I feel like this palette is old. Like, I feel like I got an old palette, and I know that's a lot to say, but like, if you just look at that, like, I don't even know if I can get it to show you what I'm seeing. Yeah, you see that? And then look over here. Like, this does not look good. Like, nothing's coming out. And then if you look over here and you go like this, it's so much moist and it comes out. Like, color. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if that's probably why the color, like the mattes are like patchy. Like, I don't know if that's the reason, because I've heard a lot of good things about this palette. Like, I don't know what is going on, but if I got an old palette, I'm gonna be really mad. And I have a feeling like Sephora is that type of company that would do that to you. So anyway, yes, this is the completed look. All I did was went in my brow bone with my Orfa highlighter, glazed donut, and I put my concealer on, my bronzer, and then I used the same highlight that I used up here, glazed donut, on my cheeks, and I used my Colourpop Frozen 2 lip gloss. It's just something you guys are gonna have to expect, because that's all I use. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm going to insert the other video that I had before this. So yeah. Bye, guys.